Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another vlog. I have my first client down the hall in the processing room. She's getting a keratin treatment, and the particular one that I use, unlike a lot of the other ones where you apply it and then you have to blow dry and flat iron it into the hair, this one you just apply it and it processes for an hour and then you rinse it out and then blow dry and flat iron the hair. It's nice because then you don't have to worry about all of the fumes. This is the one that I use, the GK keratin, and it works well. I've done it on my own hair a bunch of times, but yeah, she is processing, and in the meantime I am folding laundry. This is a service that I could double book, but it's still slow season for me right now, and this is actually the only appointment that I have all day. I used to be like kind of embarrassed. I don't know why. I feel like there's a lot of pressure. Let me know, those of you who are also in the beauty industry or just in an industry where, you know, that's kind of similar, where you have clients. Let me know if you can relate to this, but I always felt so embarrassed. Like if I wasn't super booked up and busy, and like, you know, I would compare to other stylists that do double book and they would have like 12 clients in one day and they're completely booked up back to back all day long, and I've just never been like that. I don't like double booking, as we know, and I don't want to work 12-hour days. Like, I'm good doing like 8 hours or sometimes even a little bit less than that, and I tell myself there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way that I prefer to work. It's what helps me not get burnt out and continue enjoying the job and having passion for what I'm doing. Because I see a lot of hairstylists that have like been in the game for a while and it just feels like they don't care anymore. You know, they're just trying to like get through their day as quickly as possible and do as many clients in a day as possible. And I don't know, that's not how I want to be. I'm not necessarily saying there's anything wrong with that, but you know, you gotta do what works for you. But either way, like, we all go through slow seasons. It's just a reality. And yeah, I am still in a little bit of a lull, which I'm trying to enjoy, because once the holidays get closer, it's gonna be super busy. I have a bunch of clean laundry that I am folding and putting away. I'm gonna clean up the bowl and stuff that I used, eat my banana, check emails, make an Instagram reel. I try to take advantage of my time, like when I am at work and I have downtime, whether my client's processing or I just have a gap in my schedule. I try to still be productive during that time and stay in work mode. That way it doesn't feel like the time is just wasted. And then that way when I'm done for the day, I can just go home and like fully clock out. Anyway, I don't know what this whole ramble was. I guess this is what happens when I go over a week without vlogging. I just feel like I have a lot to say to you. But I'll show you her hair when we are finished. Everyone's been asking to see Bennie more, so here's your Bennie footage. You know, one of the things that brings me great joy in my life, a monochromatic outfit. Happy Thursday. I did not vlog anything yesterday. I don't know why. I just had a lot going on, was running around, and I just didn't feel like it. But I washed my hair yesterday and decided to just wear it curly, and now I am remembering why I normally like to just blow my hair out smooth, because now it's just feeling blah. And like, in order to have my curls look more tame and not be like a crazy big poofy frizz ball, I have to put a lot of product in it. And it looks okay right now. It looked good yesterday, but it just feels, I don't know, blah. Like, it doesn't feel like I just washed my hair yesterday. And I am kind of tempted to wash it again tonight. My curly haired girls, I know a lot of you get it. The struggle. People that don't have curly hair will be like, oh, why don't you wear your hair natural more often? You would assume it would be easier to just not heat style it, but usually it's actually the opposite. I heard my boyfriend on a call, so I was like, let me go make sure the door is shut so I'm not disturbing him. I've been getting so many comments lately, like, are you and your boyfriend still together? Where is he? Where's Bennie? Like, asking about my dog, because I haven't been showing them, I guess, in the vlogs. And I feel like majority of the time that I vlog, I'm at work or in the car going to work, or I'm in the bathroom getting ready for work. Like, majority of my vlogs lately have been just revolving around my weekdays and business, that kind of thing. But my boyfriend is here. We are, in fact, still together. But he works from home. So we have the guest bedroom set up as an office. So majority of the time when I'm vlogging during the weekday, he's clocked in at work and he's in the office working and on phone calls and stuff. So that's why I haven't been showing him. He hasn't really been like in the background of anything because he's working and I'm trying to not disturb him. But yeah, he is still here. Bennie is still here. He is thriving. And actually, since my boyfriend has moved in, because he works from home, he has taken over all of the dog walking duties, which has been so nice because it saves me a lot of time. And I'll go on walks with them and stuff like on the weekends. But during the week, my boyfriend loves going on walks, working from home all the time and just being like stuck inside. He looks forward to having time to spend outside. So, yeah, they go on 2 to 3 long walks every single day. First thing in the morning, that's what they do. They go in the middle of the day during my boyfriend's lunch break, and then they go in the evening after dinner time. And it's nice because some nights I work late. So by the time I get home, it's so nice to have him here. So I don't have to worry about rushing to make dinner and then take Bennie out and get myself ready for bed and all of that. I know I got a comment that was like accusing me of being a bad dog parent and assuming that my dog never goes out for walks, which is ridiculous because before my boyfriend moved in, I was taking him out for walks at least 2 times a day. I think that sometimes people forget that you're only seeing like maybe 2% of my entire day in these vlogs. And I don't really love vlogging when I am at home, just doing regular at-home things, or when I'm out with my friends. Like, I just like to live my life normally and be in the moment. And I honestly don't even think about, oh, let me pull the camera out right now and vlog this. And I don't know, I don't think that every little thing needs to be shared on the internet, you know? So I don't fault anybody for being curious. Obviously, I choose to share some of my life, you know, so it comes with the territory, but just, you know, you don't have to jump to conclusions and make assumptions just because you're not seeing certain things. Doesn't mean that it's not happening off camera, you know? I replied to that person, I was like, you also don't see me take a shit in my vlogs. Are you assuming that I'm like perpetually backed up? No. So anyway, I am heading to Pilates and then I have like a 3-hour gap until my first client. So I think I'm just gonna come back here, get some stuff done around the apartment, maybe go for a walk. And then I have 2 clients at the salon tonight, but they're gonna both be really quick. One person's just getting a toner, the other is just getting a haircut. It is several hours later. I got home from Pilates and I I've just been getting stuff done around the apartment. Did a bunch of laundry. I prepped some meatballs we're gonna have for dinner tonight because I have to run into the salon just for a couple hours, but I'm not gonna get home till around like 6:30. And we've been in the habit, because my boyfriend works until 6:30. We've kind of gotten in the habit of eating dinner like right around that time. So I prepped those, so then that way when he gets done with work, he can just pop them in the oven. And then I should be getting home around the same time that he gets done with work. So then we can just have dinner. And then I have one last load of laundry going in the dryer. So then when I get back, I can just put that stuff away. Another nice thing about having slower work weeks is that I can catch up on things during the week that I normally would have to save for the weekend, like chores and errands and cleaning and like that kind of stuff. It's nice that I can get that stuff done gradually throughout the week. That way, come this weekend, we can just enjoy the weekend and go out and do stuff. I used to not mind that because when I was still living alone, I usually would just stay home on the weekends. And it was kind of nice to just stay home and not socialize with anybody and just clean and do the things that I needed to do. But now that my boyfriend and I live together, we have been enjoying going out. Anyway, yeah, I am going to head to the salon now and I'll see you when I get back home. Good morning. Happy Friday. I couldn't help myself. I washed my hair last night and blew it out smooth. I'm trying to figure out, my boyfriend drove my car this past weekend and I'm like, I feel like normally when I put my camera in this spot, the steering wheel is not as much in it, but it feels right to me being in the seat. I was like, do I need to raise my seat more? I don't know. We are going to look at a house this morning. The last few weeks have been going and looking at houses, and it all came about so randomly, honestly. I don't know. I've been on the fence about what I want to do for the future and living situation, and my lease at my apartment is going to be up in the spring, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to have to give them my notice by the end of January, I believe. So I kind of need to make a decision soon on whether I'm going to stay here. Do I want to rent another apartment? My whole thing is I would really love to have outdoor space for my dog. And yeah, I mean, I really love my apartment now. It is so nice, of course. But I'm always just kind of looking on Zillow, just like out of curiosity, because it just brings me joy to like look at houses. And I'm always curious. And there was a really cute house listed for sale near my apartment complex. And I was like, oh, maybe I should go tour it just to see. Because like the price seemed pretty reasonable. But I know nothing about the home buying process. Okay, sorry, my camera died. Let me lower this. There we go. And of course now it is raining, although I think my hair is okay. We were standing outside and it started drizzling and I was like, oh no. When I have my hair freshly blown out, of course. Anyway, it is Friday. It's Benny's 5th birthday today. I can't wait to go home tonight and celebrate his birthday. My mom sent this cute care package with a little birthday hat, and we have decorations and a little like doggy cake thing. So I can't wait. And we're gonna make him a nice feast for his dinner. Give him some sweet potatoes and chicken and eggs and all the things that he loves. And I was crying this morning because it really hit me that he's 5, which is crazy because the last 5 years, I don't know, like I can't remember life without him. But at the same time, the last 5 years feel like they went by so fast. It is crazy. But then I look at pictures of him as like a little tiny puppy. And I'm like, I can't even believe that was you. I don't know. It's weird. And animals just don't live long enough. And I know he's super healthy and well taken care of. And hopefully he will live the longest life possible. But either way, they don't live as long as humans, obviously. And so for him to be 5, I'm like, that's a big chunk of his life. I don't want to think about it too much because I'm going to start crying again. But I was just bawling my eyes out this morning. But yeah, I went and I toured that house. I've been, just figuring out like, what do I want to do with the future? And now that my boyfriend has moved down here and he's done with school and all of that, and he has a remote job, we have more flexibility with that. I don't know that I am going to stay down here in North Carolina forever, but I do know that I love it here, and I would love to put down not like full roots, but just have part of a home base here so that even if we end up in the future, like moving around and living in other places, like always having a place here that we can come back to. And so, I was making sure that the neighborhoods I was looking at, I can rent, I can Airbnb and all of that stuff. So if in a few years, we decide we're not going to live full time in North Carolina anymore, I have the option of renting it. I am a person that has such commitment issues. I hate having to make a decision, and especially a decision that feels permanent. And obviously when a lot of money is involved. So the thought of buying a house, I knew I always would love to do it at some point, but it just scared me because it's a big decision, and it's, but knowing that I have options, and if I buy a house, that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to full-time live here forever, feels good. So there's been a lot of thought kind of going into it, and I've kind of weighed out all of my options and kind of starting the process and like talking to a real estate agent and a lender and kind of figuring out, what can I even afford? Do I qualify for a mortgage? How much could I get? What are my options, and what does the whole process even look like? Because I knew nothing about the process at all. Like literally when I tell you I know nothing, I didn't even know, like, am I supposed to get my own separate real estate agent, or do I reach out to the agent that's selling the house? Like I knew nothing. I didn't even know who all gets involved. Like, what is a lender? What does that process look like? Can I just reach out to them myself? Do I need a real estate? Like literally clueless about all of this stuff. And I hate feeling dumb, or I never want someone to feel like I'm wasting their time. So that was a big reason too why I just never like reached out to anybody, because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But my mom really pushed me. She was like, you'll figure it out. You'll learn. Like, just go. So I found a great real estate agent, and I feel like I'm very much a person of like, I believe whatever's meant to be will be. Things will work out the way they're meant to. I just leave it up to the universe. So I had saw this house on Zillow that I thought was cute. I wanted to go see it. And so I just like on Zillow was like, yes, I'd like to tour this house. And it just matched me with a real estate agent in the area, like at random. And she has turned out to be phenomenal. Like, we could not have been a better match. So I'm like, okay, that is kind of kismet. Like, truly, she's just so good, so knowledgeable. And that house we looked at, and I liked it a lot, but it wasn't totally perfect. Like, it didn't check all my boxes. There were some things that I was kind of like, eh. And then it had been sitting on the market too for like several months. Literally 2 days after I go to look at it, somebody puts an offer. So I was like, okay, that's the universe telling me that was not the house for me. And yeah, it's just been like the last few weeks, I've just kind of been like leaving it to the universe. Like, if it's meant for me to buy a house here, it will happen. And I'm not going to just make a decision and pick a house just to get a house. It has to be perfect and check all of my boxes. And if that exists and if it's in my budget, then I'll know that it's meant to be. So that's kind of the mentality. I'm trying to not get like too excited, but it is a fun process, I will say. Like, just going and touring houses is so fun. But I'm going to go into work. I only have one client. I was hoping that I would have time to film a video, because I was going to do a Q&A, and I was hoping I could do it before work, but I am not going to have enough time. I guess I'll just film my video after I finish her hair, and then celebrate Benny's birthday tonight. Wow, Bennie. Yummy dinner. Oh my god. He's inhaling that. Are you giving her some chicken too? Wow. Everyone's having a nice dinner. We have to give him his little cake. But he has to wear his birthday hat. So cute. Bandana. Cute. Adorable. Benny, come, you gotta wear your birthday crown. You gotta wear your bandana. It's my birthday. And your hat. Come here. Sit. Oh, you're so handsome. Wow, you're so handsome. Let me take your picture. So freaking handsome. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bennie. Happy birthday to you. Woo! You ready for your cake? Wait. Wait. Okay. I think I gotta break it up for you. Here, let me help you. Okay.
No, he's got it.
Slow down! It's gonna choke. Maxie's like, ooh, what is that? You wouldn't even like it anyway. Oh, okay, you ready to take the hat off? Okay, let's take it off. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I am going in to the salon today. I have 3 clients, 2 of which I believe are new. So that's exciting, but everybody's getting pretty simple stuff, I think. Yeah, my first client's going darker and we're doing a cut. Second one is getting a partial baby light. And then my last one is just a haircut. Oh wait, and actually no, only 1 client is new. My last 2 are returning clients. And then this evening, my boyfriend and I are going on date night. I'm super excited. I was really in the mood to just go out somewhere. Because we usually, like, every weekend we'll go out and do something. But It's been a while since we've gone somewhere really nice and like, you know, dressed up a little bit more. Nothing crazy, but just get a little bit more dressed up and have like a really nice dinner. There is this steakhouse downtown that I just love the atmosphere of. The food is really good too, of course, but then we'll see. See how it goes and where the night takes us and how we feel after. Maybe I can convince him, if I am feeling up to it too, to like go out a little bit after. I've definitely always been more of a homebody, and especially the older I get, the idea of staying out late doesn't really appeal to me as much. But every once in a while, it is kind of nice. It's like just, you know, it's fun. And it's like a nice reminder of we're still young. We can still go out and socialize and enjoy ourselves. But my boyfriend definitely is even more of a homebody than I am. And if it was up to him, he would just stay in all the time. But usually he's game to go do stuff if I want to. But if I don't ask him to, like if it were just solely up to him, he would definitely just stay home. And most days I really have not been wearing makeup at all. And if I do, I keep it really light and simple and just do like concealer, brow gel, and that's kind of it. But you know, yesterday when I had my makeup done, oh, which by the way, after work, I ended up filming my Q&A video. So that all went smoothly. So I really just had my makeup done because I was planning on recording that. But all day I just felt really good. When I was younger, like my teenage years and my 20s, I always had to have like a full face of makeup anytime I was leaving the house. And I had to have my hair done. I just could not bear the thought of quickly getting ready and leaving the house with a bare face. And the older I've gotten, I just don't really care as much, and I've become more confident in my own skin, and I feel like I've just gotten a little bit lazy too when it comes to doing makeup, because then I think about like the end of the night having to take it all off, and I'm just like, ugh, it's just not even worth it. But I think it's about finding a balance, because I realize that when I do put in the extra effort to actually have my makeup done, I feel really good. It's just like an extra confidence boost, and I love that feeling. So I'm gonna try to make a little bit more of an effort to actually get ready more often than usual, because I feel like these days it's really only like special occasions that I'll actually do full makeup. Are you laughing at me?
What?
Oh, I thought you were laughing at me.
No, I'm not gonna stick with girls.
Oh.
Dude, how about you fucking have some humility? You know what I mean?
Are you saying everything isn't about me all the time?
Why would I say that?
That couldn't possibly be what you mean.
Why would I say that?
You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. I am going to finish getting ready, and I'll see you at the salon. Hi, it is several hours later. I just finished my last client. I decided to do an Instagram Reels day in my life kind of vlog, so I'll insert that here. Play early 2000s hits. So this will be fun.
I just washed my hair.
So Cute. Alexa, off. So yeah, 3 clients, went well. It was a really good day. I was running on schedule, even had enough time here and there to like clean as I go, do my laundry, that kind of thing. It was the perfect day. It just sucks that it gets dark so early now because it's only 5:30 and it's already pitch black outside and it feels so much later than it actually is, but yeah, I just finished cleaning up, so I am gonna get out of here. I actually finished earlier than expected. Because my last client ended up cutting her hair really short, I didn't have to spend a bunch of time blow drying her, so that was nice. So it's ended up saving me a lot of time. So yeah, I'm gonna head home, change probably. Yeah, definitely change. Because especially now after doing that short haircut, I probably have little hairs stuck to my clothes. And then we are gonna go to dinner. I'm so excited. I love a date night and I've been really looking forward to this particular meal.